everyone, welcome back to Takify, the place where we make English feel less scary and way more fun. This is Narges speaking, your host, your English buddy, and sometimes your friendly grammar police. Today's episode is a special one because we are going deep into the most common English mistakes I hear literally every single day. From beginners to people who have been speaking English for years, these tiny slips happen all the time. But the good news is they are super easy to fix. I have made almost all of these myself when I was learning, so there is no judgment here. Just lots of learning and laughs. Grab your tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's polish your English together. Let's jump right in with mistake number 1, which is saying I'm agree instead of I agree. I hear this constantly. For example, someone says, this new cafe in Tehran has the best cold brew. And the answer is often, yes, I agree. In English, agree is a verb, not an adjective, so we don't need or is. The correct way is simply I agree or I totally agree. Moving on to mistake number 2, which is forgetting the S or is for third person singular verbs. Instead of saying my sister works in a bank, you should say my sister works in a bank. For example, my roommate wakes up at 6:30, goes for a run, takes a shower, and eats breakfast. That little S sound at the end of the verbs makes everything flow much better. The third mistake is about the word explain. Many people say, he explained me the rule, but in English, you cannot explain someone something. You have to explain something to someone. So, the correct sentence is, he explained the problem to me, or can you explain this app to me? Mistake number 4 is the difference between a do and make. We don't do mistakes, we make mistakes. So instead of saying, I did a mistake in the exam, you should say, I made a mistake. It's totally normal. Everyone makes mistakes, and that is how we learn. Number 5 is asking, how is your feeling? To ask about someone's mood. This sounds a bit unnatural. The better way to ask is, how do you feel? Or, how are you feeling today? For instance, you look tired. How are you feeling? Do you need some rest? Mistake number 6 is about articles like a, an, and the. This is tricky for many of us. Instead of saying, I bought new laptop, remember to say, I bought a new laptop. Or for general ideas, drop the article. For example, love is beautiful, not the love is beautiful. Now, let's look at mistake number 7, which is prepositions. These can be confusing. Instead of saying, I will meet you on Monday, say on Monday. Also, you are married to someone, not married with them. And if you are talented, you are good at math, not good in math. Mistake number 8 is confusing say and tell. You tell someone something, but you say something. So don't say he said me the secret. Instead say he told me the secret. Number 9 involves question word order. Instead of asking where you are going, switch it to where are you going or what time does it start. Mistake number 10 is using the present continuous for habits. If you go to the gym every day, don't say I'm going to the gym every day. Use the simple present. I go to the gym every day. Number 11 is a classic one, talking about age. In English, we use the verb to be, not to have. So don't say she has 30 years. Say she is 30 or she is 30 years old. Mistake number 12 involves lend and borrow. If you want to use someone's charger, you ask, can I borrow your charger? Or can you lend me your charger? Remember, borrow is to take temporarily and lend is to give temporarily. Number 13 is about feelings versus descriptions. If you like a topic, say, I am interested in this topic, not I am interested in it. Mistake 14 is double negatives. Avoid saying, I don't have no money. The correct way is, I don't have any money, or simply, I have no money. And mistake number 15 is about the verbs look and wait. We say wait for me, not wait me. And we say look at the camera, not look to the camera. Mistake number 16 is using very much with adjectives. Many people say, I am very much happy, or she's very much tired. This is understandable, but it is not natural English. We use very with adjectives, not very much. So the correct sentences are, I am very happy and she is very tired. We usually use very much with verbs, not adjectives. For example, I like this song very much, or thank you very much. So remember, very for adjectives, very much for verbs. Mistake number 17 is confusing fun and funny. These two words look similar, but they do not mean the same thing. Fun means something is enjoyable or entertaining. Funny means something is humorous or makes you laugh. For example, if you say, the party was very funny, you are saying the party was strange or made you laugh a lot. But if you mean it was enjoyable, you should say the party was very fun. Another example, that movie was fun means you enjoyed it. That movie was funny means it made you laugh. A movie can be both, but the words are not the same. Mistake number 18 is using plural forms with uncountable nouns like information, advice, and furniture. Many learners say things like she gave me many informations, or he gave me some advices. In English, these words are uncountable, so they do not have a plural form. The correct way is she gave me a lot of information, or he gave me some advice. If you want to be more specific, you can say she gave me a piece of advice, or I bought a piece of furniture. But never add an S to those words. Mistake number 19 is mixing up since and for. We use for to talk about a period of time and since to talk about the starting point of time. For example, don't say, I have lived here since 3 years. The correct sentence is, I have lived here for 3 years. But you can say, I've lived here since 2022, or I have lived here since I was a child. So remember, for plus duration of time, like 2 years or 5 months, since plus point in time, like 2020, Monday, or my birthday. And finally, mistake number 20 is saying discuss about. This is a very common one. Many people say, we discussed about the problem. But in English, the verb discuss does not need about. The correct sentence is, we discussed the problem. If you want to use about, then use a different verb, like talk. For example, we talked about the problem, but with discuss, just say discuss something, not discuss about something. Wow, that was a lot, wasn't it? But think about it this way. Each one of these is a tiny tweak that makes a huge difference. The biggest secret is to simply pause and notice them when you speak. Did I add the S? Is the preposition right? Over time, it will become automatic. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a very important piece of advice. This is something I tell all my students. Please, do not be afraid of using the wrong word. Many learners stay silent because they are searching for the perfect grammar or the perfect vocabulary, but silence does not help you learn. If you don't know the exact word, use a synonym, use a simple word, or use the wrong word anyway. It is better to keep the conversation flowing than to freeze. If you realize you made a mistake, that is great. That means you are aware. You can quickly correct yourself in the moment. You can say, "Oh, I made a mistake," and then continue with your story. But whatever you do, do not stop speaking. Do not let the fear of being imperfect stop you from connecting with people. Your goal is communication, not perfection. People will understand you even if you miss an article or use the wrong preposition. So, take a deep breath, be brave, and just say it. Trust me, the more you speak, the easier it gets. If this episode helped you, please share it with a friend who is also learning English. You've got this. Your English is already better than you think. This was Narges from Takify. Thanks for listening. Keep speaking, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.